everybody, it's Chugga Conroy. Welcome back to more Kirby Triple Deluxe. Look at him run. So cute how cool he thinks he looks in that cap. Last time, we took on the EX stage at the end of level 1. I'm still getting used to it, it just feels so wrong. And we made it into Lollipop Land, the next floating island in the Kingdom of Floralia. This time, well, this place looks awfully violent for a place called Lollipop Land, wouldn't you say? So, I think I've pinpointed what I like about Wheel Kirby so much. It's fun for the same reason that those slide levels in Mario where all you do is hold down and barrel through everything, even though you're not doing much. It's satisfying for all the same reasons. Unfortunately, I have to ditch it right here because, for this level, I would recommend that you pick up Archer, another new ability to Triple Deluxe. Just seeing them all in rapid succession. Archer, you can get sniped. Let's snipe him before he snipes us. You can charge your shots. You can directionally influence them, do them in any which way that you want, actually. You can even shoot them down. It's just a very helpful ability. You can show off all sorts of ways by sniping a fish out of the sky, and you even get standard melee attacks where you can combo using the bow as a blade. Kirby likes to point out that he is from the same director as the latest Kid Icarus title, after all. It's just very nice, being able to attack in any direction you want, any time you want. The attacks might not do a whole lot of damage, but it's not like it's really all that bad. Besides, the enemy that does Archer doesn't even have that much health either to match. That right there is a Momity, a new enemy to Triple Deluxe. Basically, those little fish, they're called blippers. It's a blipper plus a Grandy, where it moves more gracefully, it can move throughout the water just like a blipper does. All it really does is just move gracefully. It generally is seen moving in 3 dimensions. Its name is only known because of internal file names, and I think in Triple Deluxe it has a unique file name that we've never seen at any other time. These are the blippers that I was talking about. They're weak enemies that just kind of swim around in the water. If they're not in water, they flop around. Not very threatening at all. You give me a copy ability, but we'll get to you when we get to you. And come here, little squishy. Come here, little squishy. Come here, little squishy. I'm sorry, you will not be mine. You will not be my squishy. Archer also has cutting abilities. The Archer enemies are called Spinum, and I meant what I said when they didn't have much health. Your muscles atrophy from camping too much, like the sniper that you are. And then, let's read the description on this one. I'm kind of done talking about what I remember it being like. Wait for the right moment and open fire. Hide in the shadows, and you become a sharpshooter. Your precision aiming will allow you to hit a single target from long distance. Like I said, lots to this one. Another very deep ability. I would call this the skill shot ability, with all sorts of ways of attacking from different directions if your aim is true. If you're a classic Kirby fan, it's very similar to Cupid, where the trade-off is that it doesn't have the better flying. Like I said, cutting, thank you. Can't do it in the water. A lot of weapons don't work in the water, which now we're finally seeing after I've been saying that for a while. We'll go right through the door. And we got a sliding puzzle here. We'll move that 8-ton weight right over there. Thank you for being specific on the weight. I need to know that for my fan fictions. And we'll grab our first one of these. So Archer Kirby, fun trivia, is known as Sniper Kirby in Japan. I guess Japanese Kirby is more badass sometimes. It's basically the camping sniper class. Aims, has good damage. We've seen that it's able to cut. Something else that it can do that I'd really like to show here. If we can get an enemy nearby. Yes, okay. So I can... How do I do this? Okay, press down. I'm just a bush. You don't need to worry about me. I'm actually invincible while doing this. And then... No. Okay, now I'm a rock. Don't worry, you didn't trust the bush. You just trust the rock. You can press B to jump out and attack... Why am I... Oh, I had this confused with another similar ability. There's another ability where you hide in the shadows and then jump out when they get close to you. This is not that. It's just a way to attack along the ground while blocking ranged attacks. Pressing A to swim faster. Here's the Momenti swimming around this time. I love how much personality that Kirby enemies tend to get, and it's not just things like Waddle Dee. The official Kirby Twitter account, which if you have not checked out, you absolutely should because they tweet so much cute artwork and just really good merchandise and stuff. But they tweeted Mother's Day artwork that included Momenti in it, so that's kind of why I'm more inclined to go with Momenti as its official name than the weird internal file name that we've gotten. I always feel so bad beating up on Kirby enemies because they always give them little stories or just really cute things for them to do. I mean, I don't want to go right up to her children and be like, hey, I'm blowing your mom. Let's get out of there and eat a donut while we're at it. Take you out. Eat some wet bananas. This just manages to keep adding to the pile. Anything up here? Anything over there? Oh, actually, yes. Good thing I checked. We cut that, and we got our rare keychain for this. The song for this level, I want you to listen to it, to see if maybe it sounds oddly familiar. Enough listening! I wanted you to hear that before we got into Hypernova because that song is really interesting. According to the developer Miiverse posts, that was a song created with NES instrument samples, but of course with a lot less compression over them because it's new music. It's really cool that they did that, creating essentially a new NES song that kind of fit with the whole toy aesthetic of this place, and I like that. It's I wish that you'd get things like that more often. It's a great way of creating music that would sound familiar to a retro gamer, but without verbatim rehashing tracks that we've heard 1,000 times already. It shows the detail that they would go to. I just swallowed 3 mamas. Maybe you should look into that one. We'll move you throughout, make you look very unamused. And then we'll keep moving. We have an ice block over here. We'll make this melt a little bit faster. Come on. Double ice melting laser madness, something. We'll go through. And hooray, an ability that I can't lose by getting hurt. I need it bad. I think I remember this room, and I remember it giving me a lot more trouble than I expected it to. So I have to get that over here. But if I suck that over here, then... No, I think I see what I gotta do. I have to go down here. Oh. Well, that explains why I remember this room being tricky. Don't worry, I failed this room a lot of times. I know what I'm doing. It makes perfect sense when you realize that I know that I can just go through this door and go through it. Okay, so let's try that again. We'll suck you. Gotta suck my truck. And then we suck my truck over this way. And then it'd be really cute if it made beeping sounds because it was backing up. Get a sunstone. All right, we must be on our way. There is much suction to do. I gotta say, I really like this ability a lot. It is definitely based on the... He looks so disappointed. Okay, fine. I'm not that heartless. If looking evil makes you happy, you can do it. Just don't hurt anybody with your high-tech laser hair. We'll hit you. When we knock those together, we get some health and some stars, but unfortunately, the power of Providence, while great, is not unlimited. Or maybe it is. I remember the food not responding. I didn't remember the stars not responding. What? You can actually just grind this? Is it when you're at full health it stops? Because I remember it stopping after a certain point. I'm gonna abuse this. That's... Oh, okay, it stopped. Is it really over? Well, I guess you could say this grinding strategy is really 5-star. Or did that give us 10 stars? I think the number said, well, let's find out here. Green star. Okay, it is 5 stars, good! My pun isn't wasted! I waste so many puns that way. With just a small adjustment, it wouldn't work. Oh my gosh, look at him, he's like getting a workout, walking on his tippy toes while holding weight. Look at that, so cute looking, he's holding. Well, yes, cupcakes are so explosive with flavor that they're used in actual explosives. I can't believe how good of a strategy this is. I'm about to get a 1-up. I said I'm about to get a 1-up. I said I'm about to get a 1-up. Please. Thank God. I thought that was gonna run out before I actually got. I would have gotten it from destroying the bay, but still. And we're done. Hit that. Turn off the faucet. and get a 1-up for our troubles, and some ice cream that we hardly need. Floor ice cream gives you health. This is gonna take a little while to set up. Melt that away. We gotta pull on this. And I could just tank that damage. Or I could learn. Yay, I'm learning. I'm gonna need to get it out of the way of the door, though. Or I could just not learn. Now, if I can, go over this way, and we're going to unravel this. Ready for some nostalgia? Speaking of the NES days. That looks pretty nice. Got all sorts of classic Kirby enemies, some scenery, and the exit. They said that they didn't have the original source material for Kirby's Dream Land, so they went and drew entirely new ones and recreated them from scratch instead of just downloading the assets from the internet like a normal person. It's admirable, I suppose, and it does mean that we get some new combinations of enemies being seen in different situations. We'll grab the final sunstone. And that's that. Cloud 2. I can feel it. Next one's gonna be the time that I get number 1. Full health recovery. See? I didn't need to learn. Cookin'. We have a duplicate. Whenever we get a duplicate, it tells you how many of each that you have. This goes up to 10 of the same one. Master Sword, one of Meta Knight's blades from over the years. Angel Kirby, there's that ability I was just talking about. Some keychains have inaccurate names. This has always been known as Cupid Kirby outside Japan, whereas Angel Kirby is the Japanese name. I went back in to show something briefly. There's collecting a sunstone giving 10 stars. I wanted to show that you can guard a bullet. So, is that another piece of life advice we can learn from Kirby? Heck no! Come on! 2. My head hurts just thinking about it. From doing that again, we got Cool Spook. Wing Kirby, which this actually goes into a topic that I've been wanting to say about Wing Kirby. So originally, Kirby turned more of a reddish hue and had face paint on him to kind of mimic Native American headdresses and face paint, specifically that of the Sioux, but they've gotten rid of that in recent times. I gotta hand it to you, Lollipop Land. You've been pretty great so far. So we're going into 2-3. We got 3 keychains to be on the lookout for. I just want to be sure I get them all. And we have a new enemy right away. This is Moonja. He's around in the background, and now he reappears in the foreground. He throws shuriken. No, you can't. Come here. Come on, Moonja. Come on. Gimme! Thought you'd reappear out of the air to surprise me while I was ready for you. You have been sucked. Ninja Kirby! Oh, wow, I wanted to talk about this one. This is a great one. It's just really fun to do, has all sorts of things. I would say it's one of the most adept at fighting. You have some ninja kicks, you got some smoke bombs. I was able to use my katana right there. You have throwing knives. There's all sorts of things that this one can do. These are springy hands, which actually don't instantly kill you in a bottomless pit. They knock you into the foreground, making you instantly lose whatever copy ability you have. You don't get a second chance. Take those out. Even though they push you out, you can actually have them push you back and it doesn't hurt you at all. It's really funny looking that one way hurts you, but the other one does not. We've never seen a left-handed springy hand before in any Kirby game. If they ever do that, I really hope that it has twisty fingers as kind of a reference to Master Hand and Crazy Hand. Thought of it first, if they ever do that. Any kind of attack that makes you invincible is also good to use in front of those guys, such as that one. This is a Poppy Bros Jr. They're enemies that throw bombs. I think you can figure out what copy ability they give, but we aren't focusing on that right now. We're focusing on Ninja Kirby. We'll go up. And it's time for us to do some reading. Reinforcements have been called in from a nearby ninja village. Slide into the shadows and vanish into the darkness. When the time is right, unleash the Blossom Storm technique. Knife throw, shock, press and hold B for that one. We have our dash attack, which we've already seen. We've already seen the ninja kick. We have our smoke screen, the Blossom Storm. Okay. Quick shock, press and hold B near an enemy. Airdrop, side B near an enemy, so that's kind of one that we're seeing a lot. The ninja has the ability to wall cling. I don't know why you would do this when Kirby can just fly. Not an ability that I tend to use very often, but it is notable as one of the few abilities that can actually do it. You can wall strike during a wall climb or wall jump. And then a clone technique, L or R right after being attacked. And then this one's kind of odd. I never really have good opportunities to show this. I have a place in mind where I want to. The stealth water gun is a B attack while on the water's surface. That's a rare thing that only a few abilities actually have. Right there is the shock. Personally, I would have called it a slash, but fine. This here's a cannon helmet. You can attack enemies in the background with it. It does have a limited number of shots. And those cannons that fell down, oh, those are living beings that we just killed. That is a shot zone. There has never been a Kirby game without a shot zone in it. In fact, they've even been regular enemies in Super Smash Bros. Games. They are that ubiquitous. As time has gone by, they've stopped looking like regular old cannons and have kind of been personified more, where they have this kind of round body with feet kind of look to it, making them resemble Kirby a lot more. So it's kind of odd that they've been trying to humanize them as time has gone by, but I guess they got to give everyone personality. They can't just give it all to the Waddle Dees, now can they? We'll have this explosive watermelon. I can't jump up with this, and oh, it's gonna blow, it's gonna blow, it's gonna blow! That's okay, we can carry it into the background with us. Please let me be invincible after I collect this, please! Okay, I was getting kind of nervous right there. Let's toss that away. Oh, right in time for it to blow up, cool. It doesn't hurt you or anything, I just wanted to make sure we got through that, and besides, it was kind of more fun that way, hamming it up. Can I... Oh, I can do the wall cling right there. There's my... Yeah, you just throw the knives. It's not really all that great. You can still throw knives while... Yeah, you can throw knives while jumping. It's just that I was holding it there, so I did the katana. Thought I caught myself in a lie, but I'm like, no, I know you can throw knives in the air because I've done it. Keep running. And, okay. I think we're coming up on something that I want to be very careful about. Oh, hi. Well, I do want to be careful about you. Let it be known that between the archer and the ninja is mightier. I haven't had a good chance to show it yet, but for those wondering, that clone technique that we read about on Ninja's profile, that was what I was thinking about when we had Archer earlier. You know, 2 purple abilities that shield you from things, then you counterattack. You can see where the mix-up happened, and besides, they're really close together, too. All right, you ready for this? Born in a world of strife! Against the odds, we choose to fight! Blossom dance! Good job, everyone. I had to do it. I can never see any attack that has blossoms involved in it without hearing his whole inspirational speech, okay? He's just so good. We'll kick those away. Oh, no, Kirby. No, Kirby. I sound like I'm scolding my cat. I am really surprised that my cat has not wanted to be held or something like that from me saying the words Kirby and cute and all those things that I say in tandem with his name all the time. I've been kind of worried about it. It's kind of funny that I always get called out on the fact that I have a cat named Kirby, even though I've gone on record in the past saying that I wasn't really that big of a Kirby fan growing up. It's actually the fact that my mom liked the name of the character Kirby, even though she knew nothing about video games, so she named him. I'm kind of surprised that we haven't had anything, the thing that I was thinking about come up quite yet. We'll slash through that. I can do... Yeah, sure. Katana. There's a combo with it. By continuing to hold B, you'll keep doing it. We'll go through the door. I'm just trying to be very careful. Oh, this room. Okay. So this comes in from the background, and you gotta play a good old game of Book Squirm. Who doesn't love that? One of the best Mario Party minigames of all time, and I'm happy to see it here. Any abilities we haven't seen yet? Just want to make sure. We haven't done the near enemy attack. There we go. Oh! Oh no! Death by flashiness. Okay, it looks like we're switching up abilities then. Whip. We haven't seen every move Whip has yet, so still new territory. Besides, we ain't in Japan, we in the good US of A. Hi? I just had to make sure that he agreed with me. I wasn't threatening him. There that goes. Can I grab you? Yes, oh my god, I can cuddle my Grandy finally! This isn't really how I envisioned it, him struggling as I hold him suspended in the air up by his crotch, but I'm fine. Okay, there you can see what that does. Ah, they're so cute. I'm so sorry. They're just doomed to a life of that. There we go, grabbing items with it. So this actually was a pretty good ability to have in this particular situation. We'll do the key. Grab our Maxim tomato. And as common logic would dictate, the harder door to get to is gonna have a better reward behind it. This is what I was scared of missing. That right there is a rare enemy called Searches. It hovers in the air and it blows up when Kirby is in proximity, but if we stay at our distance, it doesn't really react to us. Now, real quick, I want to drop my ability, rush over, inhale him before he can react. This is Crash Kirby. Send an enemy flying with a giant explosion, mash the control pad to build up power, then vaporize your surroundings. This ultimate ability is a one-time use, so make it count. Press B and release for Crash Fireball, and then hold B and mash the D-pad for a Supernova. Oh, not a Hypernova. I've seen better. This is the most powerful ability other than Hypernova itself. Ah, I see they were doing a thing, okay. So we'll hold on to that. We can still do our air bullet. We can slide along the ground. We have Kirby's standard moveset accessible to us at this time, so we're not totally helpless. And on that note, Kirby's extra moves are actually pretty nice. What are you giving me? Cherries. Yeah, sure, I'll have some ice cream and then I'll have the cherry, so it's like Cherry's Jubilee. I am not using this up on you. I'm not using it on the lowly copy ability schmucks that you are giving me. I'm cooler than that. I'm Crash. Crash being one-time use, you gotta be careful and save it for a moment where it really counts. And oh, it's time, it's time! So we're gonna do this, mash the D-pad, and Kirby! The ultimate speed kill of them all. The ability automatically goes away, and oh, it's so satisfying. I love saving Crash for any kind of boss room and then just doing it in. We didn't even get to talk about what that boss was. We aren't even gonna explain it for a while longer. That's just how powerful Crash is. It actively stops me from explaining things. I'm getting way too into this. Okay. Oh, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. That's pretty good. Come on. If you do it just a little bit too low, it might give it... I was really close. He overshot it a little bit, and you saw him kind of stumble right there. That means you were just a hair too short. Surely one day we'll see it roly-poly, keep on rolling. All the Xenoblade references in this level. Needless. Love... stick. Oh, that's what we got coming up. Okay. Well, I think that's gonna be about it for now. That was pretty fun. Next time on Kirby Triple Deluxe, we go to the circus here in Lollipop Land. See you guys then.